Bro, listen up. I've been exactly where you are. There was this one girl, I thought everything was perfect. We were texting non-stop, late night convos, inside jokes. I was sure she liked me. Then, out of nowhere, things changed. Her replies got shorter. The energy just wasn't the same. She took hours, sometimes days, to respond. And when she finally did, it felt forced, like she was just being polite. And you know what I did? Exactly what you're probably doing right now. I texted more, tried to be funny, kept the conversation going, sent that just checking in message, thinking maybe she was just busy. But instead of bringing her closer, it pushed her even further away. It was like I was playing a game I had already lost, but I just wouldn't put the controller down. Let me save you from making the same mistake. I should have stopped completely. No more texting, no more checking my phone every 5 minutes, no more trying to fix something that was already slipping away. Because trust me, the more you chase, the faster she runs. Today, I'm breaking down exactly why you need to stop texting her, what happens when you finally do, and most importantly, what you should be focusing on instead. Let's get into it. Point 1. She already knows how you feel. Bro, let me make this simple. She knows. She knows you like her. She knows you're interested. You don't have to prove anything. Think about it. Have you been texting her, checking in, trying to keep the connection alive? Have you dropped hints, asked her out, maybe even straight up told her how you feel? If so, trust me, she got the message. Women are incredibly intuitive. They pick up on your tone, your energy, your body language before you even say a word. If she wanted to see you, she would. If she was genuinely excited about you, you wouldn't have to chase. But if she's pulling away and you're still texting, calling, and trying to fix things, you're not changing her mind. You're only confirming what she already decided. Maybe she lost interest. Maybe she was never fully into it. But every time you reach out, all you're doing is reinforcing her decision to back away. It's like trying to sell something to someone who's already left the store. No matter how many times you run after them, waving the product in their face, they're not buying. And the more you chase, the more desperate it looks. So what do? Nothing. You stop. You walk away. Because if there's even a chance she still has interest, the only way she'll realize it is by feeling your absence, not by seeing another text from you. Point 2. Attraction is not built through texting. Bro, let's be real. No woman has ever sat around thinking, wow, I'm falling for this guy because his texts are amazing. That's just not how attraction works. But I get it. When a woman starts pulling away, most guys think, maybe if I say the right thing, if I keep the conversation going, if I remind her that I exist, she'll start liking me again. But attraction isn't built through perfectly crafted texts. It's built through experience, emotion, and presence. Think about it. Who's the guy she can't stop thinking about? Not the one sending good morning texts and heart emojis. It's the guy who made her feel something in real life. The guy who left an impression. The one who had an unforgettable time with her, not just a text thread. So ask yourself, are you trying to build attraction through your phone? Or are you actually living in a way that naturally pulls people toward you? Because the guy who's focused on himself, improving, chasing his own goals, that's the guy who stands out. You want to be the man she thinks about? Stop staring at your phone, waiting for her to reply. Stop trying to text your way into her life. Instead, build a life so damn good that she notices when you're not around. Point 3. The power of silence. Bro, silence is one of the most powerful moves you can make. But I know, it feels unnatural. You want to reach out, check in, remind her you exist. You think, if I just send one more message, maybe she'll respond differently. But let me tell you something. When you stop texting, something interesting happens. She starts to wonder, where did he go? Why isn't he reaching out like he used to? And if she has even the slightest interest in you, that silence will get to her. Because women don't miss the guy who's always there, always texting, always checking in. They miss the ones who create space, the ones who make them feel their absence. Think about music. If a song was just constant noise with no pauses, no rhythm, no moments of quiet, it would be annoying, not enjoyable. It's the silence between the notes that makes a song powerful, and it's the same with attraction. When you stop texting, you create a gap, and if she's into you, she'll feel it. She'll start wondering what you're up to, why you haven't texted. If she's losing you, that's when curiosity kicks in. And if she doesn't, that's your answer. If your silence doesn't bother her, she was never really into you in the first place. But either way, you win. Because instead of wasting your energy on someone who's not choosing you, you're stepping back and letting her show you how she really feels. Point 4. Redirect your focus. Alright bro, let's be real. You don't just sit around waiting for her to text back. That's not the move. The move is to take all that energy you've been pouring into her and invest it in yourself. Think about it. How much time have you wasted staring at your phone, overanalyzing her messages, wondering if she's thinking about you? Now imagine if you took that same effort and put it into something that actually makes you better. Hitting the gym, building your business, learning a new skill, doing something that levels you up instead of keeping you stuck. Because women aren't drawn to guys who sit around waiting for them. They're drawn to men who are focused, driven, and moving forward with or without them. The second you start living like that, everything changes. You stop checking your phone every 5 minutes. You stop needing her validation. You stop putting her on a pedestal. And when you do that, suddenly you become the one who's chased. Because nothing is more attractive than a man who moves with purpose, who's locked in on his own path, and who isn't desperate for anyone's approval. So if you're sitting there wondering, what do I do now? Here's your answer. Go build yourself. The moment you stop making her the priority and start making yourself the priority, your whole world shifts. Point 5. Let her come to you. Alright bro, this is where most guys fumble the bag. You've done the hard part. You've pulled back, gone silent, and focused on yourself. And then she finally reaches out. Maybe it's a casual, hey, how have you been? Or a random meme she sends, just to see if you'll bite. Whatever it is, this is where you have to stay cool. You don't jump on it. You don't flood her inbox like you've been waiting by your phone, starving for her attention. Nah, you keep it light, you keep it confident, and most importantly, you respond on your terms. The biggest mistake guys make when a woman finally reaches back out, they overdo it. They think, she's back, this is my shot, let me not mess it up. And ironically, that's exactly how they mess it up. Because the moment you start acting like she's some prize you just won back, you undo all the attraction you just rebuilt by stepping away. So here's the move, match her energy. If she reaches out, cool. Acknowledge it, keep it short, and let her be the one to put in the effort this time. You're not there to prove yourself. You're not there to convince her. You're not a backup plan. You're not an option. Because at the end of the day, you are the prize. And if she wants to be a part of your life, she has to meet you halfway. Alright bro, lastly, stop texting her. Not to play mind games, not to make her miss you, but because you're done wasting your time on someone who isn't giving you the same energy back. You're better than that. You have one job now. Focus on yourself. Build a life so good that you don't have time to wonder why she's not texting back. Hit the gym, chase your goals. Become the kind of man who doesn't chase anyone, because the right people will recognize your value without you having to beg for their attention. And here's the beauty of it. If she comes back, cool. If she doesn't, even better. Because you're already winning. So don't just hear this, live it. Watch what happens when you stop chasing and start being the guy she can't ignore. And if you want more on becoming that man, stick around. I've got you. Stay sharp, my friend. You got this.